How to tackle the coronavirus 19 as a Buddhist. The planet Earth has been sick since coronavirus 19 outbreaks, and it's a war against invisible enemies. There must be economic crisis after this shock wave, and we need to expect what will come next and be prepared. First, and most of all, mindset should be settled for you to survive. Disease could occur when the time comes, as the plague occurred in the Middle Ages. There might be lots of epidemics or pandemics in the past and in the future. Along the Buddha's teachings, there are 404 diseases, including the cold. Is there then no cure for us to get out of in these critical outbreaks like COVID-19? Nonetheless, there always be vaccines when it occurs. Only time matters. When there is a cause, there should be an effect. And how the Buddhist can handle this hard time? We need to understand there are 6 paramitas: Four Noble Truths, Noble Eightfold Path, and the Middle Way. We have to learn the basic of Buddhism, even in a hard time. 6 paramitas are generosity, morality, patience, diligence, meditation, and wisdom. Let's talk about generosity and wisdom. In Korea, everyone has a day of buying 2 masks a week along the birth year digit. If you need, you can buy them. Or you can give your chance to someone else in need to buy them. That's one of the way of generosity. The owner of a factory which produces sanitary pads decides to make masks and helps people in need. That's the way of wisdom in real life, like this crisis. In India, they use water and a little tiny piece of cloth after using toilet. Why don't we do that way instead? We need to find a method. 4 noble truths are sufferings, gathering of sufferings, end of sufferings, and the way of end of sufferings. And our lives are lying upon them, whether you admit it or not. Noble Eightfold Path are right view, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. How can you live right now as a Buddhist? Just live as you have lived until now. They say you should wear a mask. You need to wear a mask. They say you should wash your hands as often as possible, and you need to do it. That's it. There are 4 sufferings in our lives: birth, aging, sickness, and death. No one is free from those sufferings. Nothing is permanent. This coronavirus couldn't be staying forever. It also shall pass. You can live your life as today is your last day. Do not attach to anything. Do not be painful, but be calm and just live. And when the time comes, you can go back to the place where you came from. In Buddhism, there are 4 steps in the being's lives: birth, aging, sickness, and death. Everybody will be dead anyway. While living, You live your life as hard as you can over the thought of you and I are not two. So you can be considerate and share anything possible for you to share. You just live your moment, burning all of your mind. Then you can meet your death without any regret. Even Buddha himself didn't escape from that rule of life. Don't worry, don't be panic. Just live today. Just live today as the present for you to be happy. We need to endure all together. How much longer can we stand? No one knows. It's a time for us to stand with a considerate thought with each other. The ideas are so simple and easy that 3-year-old can understand, but it's difficult enough for even 80-year-old can do. What would you do?